just chill for a minute and just get my bits and pieces together. We'll wait for someone to turn up. Hopefully someone turns up this time. So last week I was left hanging. So all by myself and doing a bit of modeling. So just chill for a sec, get a few notes together. Hopefully someone will drop in, say hi. If not, we'll give it 10 minutes. If not, then I'll have to wrap the space up. Because no point in me just talking by myself. Don't know. Omilli is over there chilling with Sunday's fam chill. So I got a listener. Double cool. Okay, double cool. So thanks for dropping in. I was just saying to myself last week I was just talking to myself. I'd end up canceling the space because nobody dropped in. So thanks for taking the time to drop in and say hi. So also I just read your latest blog as well. Very cool. Like the Dear VeVe. Dear VeVe, yeah, Dear VeVe. Yeah, very. I mean, I'm hoping to get into the VeVe-verse, and if I can do it, I'm guessing anyone else can do it. Hey, Hinano, how are we, bro? Thanks for dropping in. So I was just saying to myself, I hope somebody actually turns up this week, because last week I did this space and was just monologuing for 10 minutes before I had to close it down because nobody turned up. So thanks for dropping in. And well, we've got 3 people, so I'm going to play some intro music. Hopefully we get some more. All right. Okay, everybody. Osman Collect 63 here, and this is VeVe Weekends, episode 8, brought to you by the VeVe Collective. So as I was just saying before, so it's good to actually have some listeners this time around. So because last week I was hosting this space, nobody turned up, left me completely hanging. So I ended up having to cancel the space. So this is kind of like a episode 8 redux. So take 2. So I've got Hinano and Double Quill listening in the house. Thank you so much for dropping in, taking the time to chill with us. Hopefully you get a chance to come up to the stage and say hi and say a few words. And it's not just me talking by myself, because that would, I mean, as much as I like talking to myself, I mean, like I'm not overly interesting without someone to talk to. But yeah, it was just see what's been happening in the world. So we've got a bit of, there we go. We've got a few more people dropping in. Casual. So thanks for dropping in, Casual. Jay Clemente, 56. I see you, mate. Thanks for dropping in. All right. Thanks for. I was saying this is VeVe Weekends, episode 8. And I'm just happy someone's actually dropped in this time around, because I was saying before I had to cancel last week's space because it was just me monologuing for 10 minutes. But yeah, it was just see what's going on in the world. Just it's a Sunday night here in a nice sunny UK. So cheers, everybody. So I hope everyone's having a great Sunday at the moment, and had a great weekend. So me and my missus are actually celebrating our 6-year wedding anniversary this weekend. So that was actually on Friday, but went out on Saturday night. So got some takeaway, got some pizza, and we just had a nice chill night, kid free, which is doesn't happen very often. So it was nice to enjoy it. So sat down, chilled. So I watched the first episode of the new TV series, Gen V. So the spin-off series from The Boys, and it is brutal. This is I would expect nothing less from the Boys universe, if anyone's familiar with that. And had a nice night in. I also managed to sneak in the new Indiana Jones movie as well after the missus went to bed. So that was a nice little win on my part as well. But yeah, let me just have a look and see what's going on in the world here. Oh, okay. So I was just going over the comments here. Jay Clemente 56 just put tagged in the spaces here. Apparently the Grail Yoda snapshot October 31st. So we've got the Grail Yoda coming at the end of the month on Cryptoys, and looking. I can see the outline there. Look very cool. Also as well, if anyone wants to come up to the stage and say hi and chill with me and come join the conversation, so I'm not just talking by myself, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, it's a safe space, and I always appreciate anyone's point of view, or wants to contribute to the conversation, just wants to come and chill, because that's what these spaces are all about. It's basically creating a safe space just to talk fandom, film, TV, VeVe, NFTs, whatever you might be into. I'm all for it. So just on the subject of VeVe, apparently we've got a bit of news happening on the VeVe front. Apparently we may or may not have the next wave of VeVe beta testers could possibly be in the pipeline, because I know my Collectables is just posted a video saying, like, his view on the whole thing, and yeah, apparently the invites have gone out, and apparently there's something also been said as well with the Funko deal with VeVe as well, saying on the 18th. Apparently there's something in the pipeline about introducing some kind of swapping mechanism in the VeVeverse when it comes. So could we possibly get it on the 18th? Say maybe. Who knows? Speculation. But yeah, we'll see. So what's been happening in the world? So like I said, we had me and the missus had the 6-year wedding anniversary, so that's what happened over the weekend. Also did an 80s themed Crypt Toys unboxing with the Real Uncommon podcast with Hinano, and that was ND. Really fun episode. Had a great time chilling with everybody. We had everybody, all sorts of people turn up for it. We had the superstars. We had Bones B. We even had Fred turn up as well. Who at the time I wasn't really familiar with who Freddie was, and he was really fun just to chill with. And it turns out he's actually the chief creative officer and the co-founder of On-Chain Studios. So that was a bit of a shock to me. Actually chilling with one of the higher ups, and really cool, really fun experience. And managed to even score myself an ultra, well, not ultra grail, just a grail Mickey, the Swarovski crystal looking one, mint number 111. So that was a nice little score on my part. So I was quite happy with that. And also Hinano, the 80s music, fire, mate, absolutely loved it. We'll got a few more people rolling in. I got Miss Gecko, Fried Labbit, so 007, Doobs, Taffy Jones, thanks for dropping in, guys. Well, I'm hoping someone will actually come up to the stage and come and chat with me, because right now it's just me talking by myself, which I don't mind doing, but I'm not overly exciting unless I've got someone to talk to. Oh, here we go. Hey, Casual, how are you, mate? Oh, so you there, Casual?
Yep, I'm here. There's just a little delay.
Oh, good, mate. How are you?
Doing good. Just got done cleaning up the garage, getting it ready for the winter. I'm in Michigan, so we're gonna right. Gotta get the cars in the garage for the winter, and there's just a ton of junk in there. So furniture and such.
I assume the winters get quite harsh in Michigan.
Oh yeah, and any time you can save from having to defrost your windows, it's really helpful. Plus the wear on your car just sitting in the snow. And I have a small vehicle, so I don't have a big truck, so I like to have that car ready to go and roll out of that driveway, speed out of the snow so I don't get stuck.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we get the occasional harsh winters over here in the UK, but it's like nothing compared to what you guys get.
Yeah, I mean, there's other places in the world where obviously it gets worse, but we do have days where I have to call in and have to use a holiday day, a vacation day, because I just can't make it to work.
Yeah. I'm sure, we've got all our brothers and sisters up in Canada are kind of laughing at us when we say things like that.
Oh yeah, they know.
Yeah, I can just see Miss Gecko's probably out there like laughing her head off, going, "Yep."
Well, in Michigan, we have special weather because we're surrounded by all the Great Lakes as well, so it can be really erratic in certain areas.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so what's been happening, Casual? So you've been into the market, say, or been just chilling with the coins. So what's
the only thing I've done? I'm managing a small amount of gems. But I ended up selling a little something, and I purchased the Aladdin. Finally, was able to get the Aladdin blind box, and I was lucky enough to get Jasmine. So I'm gonna have my pencil. So I'm a happy little schoolboy with my extra little pencil.
Oh,
So,
nice.
but I did get Jasmine, so I floored that, and I ended up getting a couple of the Mogul grins because I don't know. I think they're pretty cool. I like the speculation too, and obviously Ron English did say that stuff will be coming to the VeVe-verse. But hopefully it's not just for set owners. Hopefully he does something for everyone who buys one because I can't afford to get in on that secret rare right now.
Yeah, because I sort of heard that secret rare sort of took off, isn't it? Because where is it at now? So just do a bit of quick
200, I think.
It's like 200. Yeah. Where are you? Secret rare. Here we go. It is currently at 199 gems and 98 frags on the floor at the moment. So it's just shy of 200.
Buy.
That's it. Buy now.
I just wanted to make a little bit of content with it. So, there's the VeVe Twitter timeline's been kind of quiet since some of the creators are in the VeVe-verse. It's getting a little quiet out there. So I try to post new content, and my vault isn't very big. So I do flip out of collectibles that are, smaller collectibles and stuff.
Right.
Sometimes I get lucky on the drop and go for the next thing. So.
Cool. Yeah. Well, me personally, I haven't been able to go for anything lately because I don't have the capital to put into the app at the moment because I got to reallocate funds to other areas of my life. But yeah,
that's fine. I think we need to actually highlight that more. I think we need other people to realize that they don't need to be buying all the time. If you own one item, just welcome to the community. That's all you need. Because I sometimes feel that way too. Because we are going to have that classism where you got the whales versus the people with just a couple things, and it just sometimes I feel guilty for trying, kind of being a Twitter influencer and only having a small collection. But my name is Casual VeVe, so that's why it's not hardcore VeVe. If my name was Hardcore VeVe, I'd expect you to have 10 times more collectibles.
Yeah, well, I mean that's actually a good point to sort of touch on is like that because I remember what actually got me going a while back is Sleeping Comics actually made a video about basically more or less finding your place in the in a community or in the VeVe-verse, saying that you don't have to like sort of be actively like participating in the market to like sort of make a difference in the basically in the community or to feel like you need to find your place in the community. And that's kind of like was kind of like the inspiration behind doing these Twitter spaces is that was kind of like my way of like contributing to like the community and just interacting with people, like whether and not actually having to participate in the market myself, because at the time, like I was having like difficulties acquiring gems to sort of put into the into the market, and sort of felt like a bit like kind of left out. So instead of doing that, like that's where these sort of Twitter spaces came from. Like, that way I can sort of still participate in the market, interact with everybody, and not have to sort of feel like I had to like put things into the app to sort of feel relevant, if you know what I mean.
100%.
But yeah, well, we got my collectibles in the house. So I literally just watched your video like 2 seconds ago about the potential speculation of the coming of the VeVe-verse, like with the second level beta users possibly being rolled out. So that was a very nice little speculative video. So I guess we'll see what comes out of that. And yeah, see what else in my notes. Yeah, so the VeVe drop. So we also had Double Quill's latest blog just got dropped as well. So if you hadn't had a chance to check that out, definitely do. It's called Dear VeVe from the Adventures in VeVe episode. This is number 30. And yeah, basically just like a nice little like letter to VeVe saying, please choose me because I want to play in the VeVe-verse because I'm good at breaking stuff and want to make and I want to have a go. But yeah. Cool. What else has been happening in the world?
So I've got lucky this week doing a little thrifting. I figure, well, we can go to the physical collectible side for a minute. And I spotted this box that I recognized, but I wasn't really familiar with, but I recognized from maybe a different video. And it was called Crossbows and Catapults. My collectibles probably has seen it. I think it released in 1983. And you got the crossbows, and you got catapults, and you got two different sides, and you have little soldiers, and you can battle them. And the box was pretty light. It was only $6. And then inside of that box were two larger action figures that looked really, really cheap. But when I went home, it turns out those two action figures that were included were part of an expansion, and you had to buy those separately.
Okay.
And this one Cyclops guy, he's able to tilt his arms back, and he can throw like a boulder at the opponent's team. He has an action ability. But that thing will sell for $100. There's sold listings for $100. And then I got this ramp, this centaur type of character, and that thing will sell for 60 or 70.
Oh, nice.
And I only paid $5.99 for that whole game.
Oh, winning.
Now that game itself, complete without those characters, if I had all the parts, will go for 160 to 200. I'm not flipping stuff right now, but that makes collecting so much more fun when you do find something.
Oh yeah, man, that's like totally like winning. I mean, I just think like the Crossroads and Catapults as well. That's a name I've not heard from years because I actually had that game as a kid. Had like you basically had like your two sides. Yeah, you had the bricks and you had like the little scuff keep thing with the catapult on top of it, and you used to build them up all over the place. I used to battle my brother with it. Like he used to always destroy me because he was like an awesome shot, but like it was still like a lot of fun. Like setting up your little characters and throwing the little catapults and the little projectile things around the room used to drive my parents crazy.
100%. I think I had maybe a knockoff version of it, but I do remember that game from my childhood. I just didn't really remember the name. But, a lot of times the board games and stuff from the 80s, if they're a little bit more obscure, there's a little bit of value in them, especially in just selling the parts. So people will scrap the box and everything, and they'll just put the parts aside and they'll list one part at a time. So one guy sold one single token, that one of the projectile little discs for $15, and it's the size of just a coin, because some people don't want to have to buy 25 of these parts. So it's fun to collect, but it's easy to become a hoarder when you start buying the big board game stuff, the big boxes.
Yeah. Did you have much board games? Say, or growing up, or in your collection, or what?
Oh, growing up, I had pretty much the regular stuff. But right now, because I was a reseller for a few years, and then beforehand I was just thrifting and collecting like a madman. I have so many board games in the closet, and they take up so much space. That's why I say that. I have like Saved by the Bell, Batman, all sorts of really. I got RoboCop, the board game. I got it's really obscure stuff. Then all the Monopolies, Lord of the Ring Monopolies, Star Wars Monopolies, and all those parts though can be used to create like obscure jewelry and different stuff like that. So there's always value. And I first learned about the part business through a Scrabble. People will collect the vintage wood Scrabble pieces, and you buy a little bit of, you put this little stuff on top of it, to make a little gel coating on top of it, and you can make little pendants. And I bought all the stuff to do, and I thought this would be a side hustle when I was in college. And never did end up selling it, but it was used as a flirtation device. That's
right.
Making pendants.
I never even considered that like Scrabble jewelry. That's so cool.
Oh yeah, like you would paint on. I paint on the one side, so you paint like a butterfly or like a symbol, and then on the other side would be your letter of your, of your name or whatever. So, but in terms of other things I bought this week, I did find some sealed VHS. Comics and Cryptos got everyone hunting for it, and I found one of the VHSs I found was called Above the Law. And I just found out it's Steven Seagal's first movie on VHS. And literally one just ended the other day, and Comics and Crypto showed it on their live stream. And it only sold for $99 graded, but the graded one had an ugly sticker on the cover. This one doesn't. So this could potentially get a higher grade. So I'm just excited. I think I paid 69 cents for it.
Wow.
So out there. And then on the most obscure side, I purchased an original release Madonna CD, and it was open, but I'm just sitting in my car like a virgin. Here's my comedy.
Yeah. I love it. So when you go like say when you say like you go thrifting, was that just like garage sales, or do you do like the second hand stores, or how?
Yeah, we have we have all the standard stores here in America. We got Goodwill, so they tend to be in like every major city. And then we have Salvation Army, and then we have like church-based stores where like volunteers will work there, and the money will go to help a church. And a lot of times, that's the ones you find a lot of the most obscure stuff, because it's older people who are just donating all their belongings to the thrift store. So I just saw some like horrors of war trading cards, and these things have like Iwo Jima and all these World War II scenes on it, and you don't find stuff like that just anywhere. But some of these smaller thrift stores will get just wild donations. So you gotta hunt to find it. And I found things that I've made really good money on the most obscure items.
Yeah, right. See, I've never tried doing anything like that myself. Like I walk past like countless like secondhand stores and like little stalls and stuff like that, and like occasionally like, it's sort of like you see something like pique my interest, but like I very rarely take any notice to it. So this is like really, really cool. I mean, like, and we do also like yeah, go on.
It depends how much, like if these stores are stagnant and they're not getting a lot of foot traffic and a lot of donations, it's going to be hard to find stuff of value, because every country in the world has people reselling. There's always something that, the way I look at it is, there's always something you don't know that's sitting in there. There's always something of value there. You just don't know it. And the longer you stare at one of those thrift store shelves, it might just be a piece of china, and maybe it's worth $40 or something like that. And I've heard people say, well, look through the silverware. You might find silver. I've looked through the silverware hundreds of times. And then I never found silver. And then sure enough, one day I found a salad spoon worth like $65 in silver.
Okay.
So it's worth just going out. Yeah. And one of the cool things right now is it's the end of the garage sale season in Michigan, because winter's coming. So people are just dumping their donations. So the thrift store managers don't necessarily have a lot of time to go eBay every single item that comes in. And that's where one of the other items I posted earlier this week is I got a massive bag of action figures for $3.99, and some of them there was a McFarlane Catwoman in there. There was some Overwatch figures, and there were some really good figures. I could make decent money reselling that little bag, but they just don't have time to individually price things right now. They're just pushing it out, getting mass dollar for end of season.
No, right, cool. Oh, there we go. Well, for anyone who's just joining us, we're just having a nice little casual conversation about basically about garage sales and thrift shop shopping and some of the hidden gems you can possibly find. So, like I said before, if anybody wants to come up and chat and say hi, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, it's a safe space, nice chill space. We just talk about, basically just talk about anything really. Like we're talking about like thrift shops and garage sales, but we also cover VeVe, fandom, film, TV, NFTs, comics. Anything. There's a nice little what's what I'm looking for, little geek out space. So the offer's always there for anybody who wants to come up. But yeah, so let's talk. What else has been happening in the world? So yeah, let's talk VeVe. So so you say you haven't really done much shopping in the market at the moment.
Nope, not a lot of shopping. That's for sure. Just hanging out, playing with my mogul grid.
Yeah, those
and Chico Rocco, I've been doing a little play. I'm sure you saw it. I purchased 8 of the pink Tokidokis on there. I burned over 50 of my Chico Roccos just for the hell of it. You get a little achievement. I said, why not? Just have fun with it. I haven't KYC'd on there, so burning is the only way I'm earning that extra gold. So I burned everything that was like a high mint, essentially. So I have a lot of 2 digits, a lot of 3 digits, and now I'm just stacking like Tokidoki.
Yeah, right. So again, that's another one. Like I only recently just got into is Chico Rocco. I actually got in through Evolve Collect. So big shout out to him for that one. Thank you very much. But yeah, I've never actually done much in the way of trading on Chico Rocco or burning or any of that sort of thing. I've just been collecting them, so I've just got this massive stack of collectibles at the moment. But I was actually doing last week when no one turned up for the last episode of this space. I went and chilled with him for a little bit in his live stream that he did, and we sort of went over Chico Rocco, and he gave me like a bit more of a rundown about how the project actually works. So yeah, for anyone who's interested, I think you can find that over on his channel, Evolve Collects.
Well, I'm a strong believer. You're going to see like Chico Rock will be interoperable with the VeVeVerse eventually. I mean, who knows? But there's a little bit of speculation that something's coming up with David Yu and Chico
I
Rocco.
heard
So
about that.
we'll see. We'll see. I have no money in it. It's just for
Yeah,
fun.
same. Oh, there we go. So I'm just on Chico Rocco's page now as well. I just realized I've got the VSD Bird White that I can claim. So I just claimed that one. So look at that. That was a nice little surprise. Is it anyone else claim that one?
Oh yeah, I try to claim them every day. Plus, there's the links in the that people discover and they find in the Telegram links and stuff, and they sure add up.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody down there, come on up. Let's. This is recorded, so Ozman does a good job of throwing it up on YouTube, and definitely come up and share what you've been purchasing this week on VeVe, and just let us know what your hopes are for the VeVeVerse.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, thanks for that. Yeah, no, I do my best to try and record these spaces and try to get them out to YouTube, so that way they're a bit more accessible for everybody. Because I kind of find we do have some great conversations in these spaces, but they either don't get recorded or they get recorded and they sort of just get lost in sort of like X land. So whereas they're on YouTube, they're a bit more accessible, and if people want to go and check it out, they're a bit more easier to find. So I was putting them on up on Spotify for a little while as well, but I don't think it was getting that much engagement, so I kind of stopped. Does anyone out there use Spotify? Does anyone use Spotify to consume their content, or we all just mainly YouTubers? Because I know I am.
Yeah, I'm mostly on YouTube. I mean, I do pull up Joe Rogan sometimes on Spotify and stuff, but I'm mostly a YouTube listener.
Same.
I'm listening to Spaces. I don't have time for. I got DJ Omilli. I don't have time for Spotify
anything else. Yeah. Actually, I did briefly jump into Omilli's Spaces just recently. Had on that music get going was really nice. I was wondering, if you're able to Omilli, if you're able to come up or not, and it's like how do you actually play your music? Do you play it through your phone and a microphone, or have you got it playing on your laptop through something like Voice Meter or something like that? I'm curious to know, because I'd like to try and play more sound effects and music and stuff going through my laptop to try and complement these spaces, but I just can't seem to work it out. Or if I do work it out, it doesn't seem to be very stable.
I think you should just sing all your intermissions.
That's it. That's it. Do a little karaoke session. That'd be good, wouldn't it? But some kind of elevator music or something like that. Hey, here he comes.
Yep. And then there we go.
Here we are. Omilli, how are you, mate?
Hey guys, how you guys doing? It's Casual. What's up?
Doing good, mate. So,
can you hear me okay?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, no, you can come through loud and clear.
All right, great. I just wanted to tell you, the music for some reason only works on iPhones.
Okay.
I used to have an Android, and I try to play music 100 times. It never comes off properly. But once I got the iPhone, it plays perfectly. So I'm on Spaces right now I'm on my Android, but usually if I'm doing a music space, I turn it on the iPhone, and I use my Android, Spotify on there, to play the music into my little speaker that then plays it into the iPhone.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But so yeah, and you know that Android down there, if you play music with that, whatever tech they did to I don't know tech, but whatever for speakers, it just will not work for some reason. The music from the Android, it just will not come through it. It's all glitchy and stuff, and so would be the sounds and all that. So yeah, iPhone. Laptop, I know you use your laptop sometimes to do the space.
Well, I'm using it right now.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. That one I haven't tried with music, so I'm not sure how that works. But yeah, for some reason, it would only work on the iPhone, and it's crystal clear.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, because right now I'm streaming the spaces right now through BlueStacks on my laptop, and speaking through my microphone on my higher quality microphone than try. Because when I originally started doing these spaces, I was doing it all through my phone, and it was coming through like really glitchy and sort of like dropped in and out, and it was just like not working at all. Before I forget, Chica Roko, everybody, go go go!
Oh yes.
We got I got birthday flowers. Very cool. So there you go. If anyone's into Chica Roko, say jump on the website and get into it now. But yeah, as I was saying, I was doing it all like through my phone, and then like a sort of transition to sort of like my laptop, and now I'm sort of like at this sort of point where I'm trying to obviously work on my production quality. But I'm sort of trying to work out how to get like sound effects to play like into the actual spaces, or if it's even possible for that matter. And because right now, if I want to play sound effects or do anything, I basically have to do it all through my phone. I just point it at my microphone and push play. But if there is a way to sort of do it through the laptop, I'm definitely would like to know about it if anybody's got any technical suggestions.
Yeah, that would be great. And I like that whole BlueStacks idea, so you can actually speak from a proper mic. Yeah, is it easy to set up and kind of work? Is it ever glitchy when you're on here doing your show or no?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, like right now, I seem to be coming through quite clear. I mean, I was supposed to say you tell me if I'm coming through nice and clear, because right now,
it's perfect.
So basically, all you do is just download BlueStacks and basically just log into, because you can get Twitter on it, or sorry, X. You can log into your X, and that way you can sort of you can actually make the space and stream it all through that. And then it's just a case of just going to settings and just making sure you've got your headphones set as your I think input device or output or whatever it is, and then just got your normal microphone, and you can do it all that way.
Amazing.
So give it a go and see what you reckon. When it comes to playing music though, I'm still working out the sort of technical side of it, because when I actually get these spaces to YouTube, what I do is I actually do it all through StreamYard. So so basically I go back and replay this through StreamYard, but I use a audio application called Voice Meter Banana. And basically what that is sort of like, it sort of gives you multiple audio channels. Because if you try and do it without it, then it won't record the audio, because it's only got one direction to go in and out of. But whereas if you take this one, think of it like a virtual mixing board. And so
gotcha.
So it sort of gives you like different audio outputs. So you can have one audio playing and the other one playing, and they won't sort of like cancel each other out, if you know what I mean. I'm hoping I'm explaining this all right.
No, you are. When I recorded my space, I just downloaded the link, by using, I don't know, some website to actually just download the space. But yeah, I think it probably kills the quality as well. So I gotta figure out better ways, because I have a little podcast going on Mondays, just on Spaces. But I wanna make it a thing. We do like a weekly recap of everything VeVe,
right.
But I want to take it. Yeah, I've only done a few episodes, but I want to start taking it seriously, because it could be cool to have that in the archives for people who come in later, and want to check it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you. I have some stuff to think about.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, like I can always DM you like some YouTube videos that I watch to kind of help you get everything set up, if that'll help you.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll do.
All right, thanks, man. This is my afternoon nap time, so I'm gonna drop down and go take my nap. But I just wanted to come say hi and tell you guys what I do. Thank you, Casual, as always. Thank you, Oz.
Yeah, no worries, Billy.
Sorry, Cash.
Sweet dreams, pause.
All right, shout out MC, everyone in the crowd, Hinano, D, the usual gang. We'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, no worries, mate. So have a good one. So rest up, and we'll talk more soon. Oh, there we go. So that's my good deed for the day. Like I feel good that like I've sort of helped someone, or at the very least point them in the right direction. So I'll remember to DM you later, Omilli, with the YouTube videos that helped me. And yeah. So yeah, we just had Chikiroko drop. So did everyone get their Chikiroko? Let's see some
Yep, I guess I can check.
Let's see some thumbs up, see some hearts, see some somethings.
All right, I got 2755, so a 4-digit, not bad.
I got a 62.
Not going to get 2 digits.
No, I got 622. So
wow,
not bad.
That's pretty low. No, that's pretty low now. So, but a little market update. I'm over here scrolling. So we got Dante's Secret Rare from Coco at $47.
Is it now?
Not bad. Not bad.
Where am I at? Where's my market watch?
Chucky Ultra Rare 1850. That's the thing. I'm gonna have to get another Chucky to make some Halloween videos.
Yeah,
so.
I'm
Miguel 27.99. That's not bad.
Yeah, I was just thinking like
if you want
stuff like when getting into Halloween we might get another wave of Marvel Zombies or something like that.
Yeah, I think we gotta once we get a Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, I think I have friends who will finally KYC if we get a Nightmare Before Christmas. That would be good. They've been out since Star Wars lightsabers, so
yeah, I want a Zombie Hulk is what I want. I was actually secretly hoping that might have been our secret rare airdrop.
That's funny. I have a prediction that we might see a werewolf Captain America because there's a bunch of comics. There's a series right now going on that's released about the werewolf Captain America and stuff.
Okay.
I guess it is actually it's an older character. It's not a newer character, but they're bringing him back to life for Halloween. So we'll see.
Yeah, let's see. What else we got going? Like we got the actually, what is Captain America going at for at the moment? So we've got Zombie Captain America. Just the commons going for 5 gems and 68 frags. So that's ridiculously low. So that'd be a good pickup for anyone who wants a Captain America. Or we got the ultra rares going for 31 gems. Yeah, see a lot of things in the market now is just getting destroyed.
But it's to be expected. We got international cash out, right? So people, they're taking money out. They've been waiting, and we had that little pump earlier again in the year. So and people held on through that, and now they're like, "Damn, I should have sold then." So you're going to lose those people, but things are going to balance out. I think they're just waiting. That's why we're not hearing a lot on the VeVeverse. I really do think they're just going to drop it all at once, and things could really take off. That's just my prediction. But I'm not pumping money in. That's for sure.
Like I said before, I got to take it easy for a little bit, man. I picked up what I wanted, in my last little round. I was gunning for all the Predator posters that dropped, so I managed to complete my set of that, and then that'll basically do me for a while now. What else we got going on in the market? But yeah, let's see how our Hulks have been doing, because they're another one that got absolutely battered. So our common Hulk is going for has been a bit of a rebound. Is it 42 gems? Because I think I saw him all the way down to at least 37 or 36 at one point. Actually I think I saw him lower than that. So we've got common Hulk going for that one. What's Maestro going for? Because Maestro got absolutely smashed. Pardon the pun. If I can find him, where's Maestro gone? There he is. So Maestro is going for 14 gems. That's it. Yeah, that is low. I think that's the lowest I've seen him for. And what's the Red Hulk going for? That one was all the way up in the 200s or something, 200 plus at one point. I think last I looked was. Let's have a look. Oh, 29 gems and 90 frags.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you're unfortunate enough to buy them all the way at 250, say like I feel your pain because I've got a couple of them in my portfolio as well. But yeah, if anyone looking to get in on a Hulk now, could be a good opportunity. And let's see what our Planet Hulk's going for. Planet Hulk is going for 36 gems. See, that's another one's come down quite a fair way as well.
Mickey's signature 224. So that's holding. I mean, I don't know what it was at, but that's still holding some value. People could be flooring it, but some people are holding it. 815 mints on Mickey's signature.
Right. Let's do our secret rare Hulk. Let's finish off our Hulks with a secret rare. See where he's sitting at the moment. Secret rare Hulk is 65.
Nice. I like him.
Yeah, I do particularly still like the Red Hulk animation and just the Warrior Hulk as well. Just I think he looks badass with like the gladiator armor on. Cool. Well, like we said before, I know this is a safe space. If anyone wants to come up and say hi and say a few words and let us know what you're collecting or how your how your collecting experience has been so far. Like please do. Like I said, I encourage anybody to come up and say hi, or just if you've been thinking about talking in spaces for the first time and you just want to give it a go, say by all means, please do. But yeah, so what else has been happening in the world? Do we have anybody into broadsiders at all? So are you into broadsides at all, Casual?
No, I mean I follow what my friends post and such, and it looks interesting. So I know I saw you posted about the binding.
Yeah, like I said, they recently just had their binding to complete their book, but I think I just missed out. Because to be honest, I actually forgot about it because I got caught up with life. But I was hoping like to try getting quick before the cutoff date. But I think I think I must have just struck out. So I still got all the episodes, but I can't bind the book together because I think it's all closed.
Cool.
So for anyone who got,
hey, you never know, it might become the big Hollywood movie someday.
Could do. You never know. But anyway, I would say a big congratulations to anybody who managed to get in on that. So because I think they've got I think you can get once it's all up and running, I think you can get 30% back royalties or something with your book once it goes on sale or something like that. Then they've got a whole royalty system in the works. So very 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 cool. What else has been happening in the world? We got anyone excuse me. Anyone who's familiar with VeVe Investments, apparently he's getting a name change coming soon. He's if nobody's seen his latest video, he's just put on the X Spaces. He's going from VeVe Investments to Collectors Go Digital, or Gone Digital. Collectors Gone Digital. But apparently he's got more information coming about that on Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. And of course, we've also got Shawnee Poo as well. He's got his 100 subs giveaways coming up soon. I believe it's Tuesday, I believe. So he's gonna have a lot of people there, a lot of giveaways. He's got some sketch cards and a few other bits and pieces looking to give away for his live stream there. So if anybody not familiar with that, so definitely jump over on his channel if you can and support him and could possibly win some giveaways. Shorty Poo, awesome guy, awesome member of the community, has that epic soundboard and just full of energy and positivity and really 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 awesome. And I think that's basically all the sort of notes I had. So if I'm missing anybody or if there's anybody wants to add anything else, please do so. So I I do my best to try and cover as many people as I can and try and support the community where I can.
I guess I got a heads up for those who don't eat fast food but collect Pokemon.
Yeah.
There are Pokemon cards again in the Happy Meals at McDonald's,
no way.
so I had to get one. Yeah, it's like a little 4 or 5 pack.
Ah, cool. Well, there you go. So if anyone likes their McHappy Meals, it's gone from McHappy Meal to McPokemon Deal. Let's see. I'm just going over the X spaces to see if there's anything of note coming up. Well, I see. Hinano's just posted his latest pickups of the day. Picked himself up another Enterprise, an uncommon Iron Man, and an uncommon Boba Fett. So very, very cool, mate. So nice scores, especially on that Enterprise. We all do know you do love your Enterprises. And yeah, I'm not sure what's going on in the space at the moment. Got I could never say it probably. Hopefully I say this right. Nugan Tran, our fellow pharmacist, always posting more food videos or food pictures. This time he's doing it with an amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Fantasy number 15, common cover, looking like a good spread of steak and eggs and all sorts of bits and pieces. So good on him. And yeah, that's about all really going on in X Space land. So Casual, what about you? What about on the coin scene? Anything happening on the coin scene?
Yeah, there's going to be a couple pretty nice drops. Next month is the mystery drop of Marvel coins, we believe. They haven't announced it being Marvel yet, but I have talked about it before. Those are going to be $300. You're going to get 2 coins, and the eBay resale value on the last set they dropped for Star Wars ones has been pretty ridiculous. So I'm personally trying to accumulate money, but then I'm on the fence because I want to get that Iron Man Funko.
Oh,
yeah. And I can't be buying both. I can't drop $300 on coins and then also get that Funko, or I have no idea. They come out at the same time, so that's where I'm at.
Yeah. So what's your view on the Funko partnership with VeVe? So do you reckon it's as awesome as everyone's?
It makes sense. It makes sense because if they're not doing, first of all, that toy is like an art toy, and VeVe has a lot of art toys. It's not the traditional bobblehead looking, Funko Pops. So I think those will do good. And then I just feel like Funko, they've probably seen footage of the VeVe-verse that we haven't seen, and they probably are like, we need to get our shit in there. Like, that when they want to be a part of this, right? And Funko's on everything. You can get Funko everything now. So it's just these big companies. It's all about making money. So of course they're going to get it on it. But it's a good idea. I'm glad to see that the code's going to come with the box. The thing is do we open it? I think a lot of people are not going to open it. A lot of people are going to leave it sealed, and I think we'll see the VeVe value of it go probably pretty high. Because a lot of people won't open it.
No, they won't. I mean, like I know if I had one, I definitely probably wouldn't be opening it either. I mean, I only own three Funko Pops, and I tried for a very long time to not open them, but then like my kids got hold of them, and then that was the end of that. So they're kind of like in pieces in their boxes now. So that's why I'm hoping that. That's why I'm hoping more for the VeVe side of things, where my kids can't pull them apart.
Well, and I might not even take it out of the damn shipping box if I get one, because this is the thing. Like, if you sell it, obviously you're going to have to take it out of the shipping box eventually. But how do you know somebody didn't slide a little miniature telescopic camera inside and peek at the color of it? True. So now they know that they have the least valuable one, right? So keeping it a mystery. Hopefully it's well sealed and you can't peek.
Yeah, it's true. Like, you do get people that will do that.
Yeah, and then everyone on eBay is going to be the common edition.
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
But I think people are going to be making multiple accounts using their family members' phones, and there's going to be people who have about 50 of them. So I think the value will go up for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And there's only 3K editions, I believe. So 3K editions at 100.
Yeah, and I'm sure David will. Yeah, David will probably get a pallet for himself.
Oh yeah, definitely
for his warehouse.
Absolutely, he probably got first dibs.
Well, and this the other thing. It is the first Funko item, so you know how we are on VeVe. We get a little excited with first, so everyone will be like, "What's the first Funko?" Sure, in 6 months or 6 years, nobody's going to remember that was the first Funko release on VeVe. There'll be thousands of them, but it'll pump just because of that, I think.
There we go. Sorry, I just got kicked out of my own space. Like BlueStacks just tried to rug me, but I'm back now.
Yeah, Elon rugged you.
Elon's listening. So we'll make it so I can.
Well,
we'll make it so I don't have to use BlueStacks, and I can just do it straight from the X space. That'd be a bit more preferable. But yeah,
it's a little primitive.
But anyway, I see we got VeVe Investments in the house. So I was just giving you a video, a little shout out as well, saying you've got a name change coming and a whole heap of big announcements coming soon. So looking forward to Tuesday, I believe, is when that's all coming. And also a big thank you to everyone else who's taking the time out of their busy days to come and chill with us. I see Kenobi's, Mr. Champ, Chobafett. Got Sir Benny Lee, Sir Dreadful Life, NFT Gents, Blazer Darrow, Stu, Comfortable O, Mrs. K Verso, and Green Goblin. Always a pleasure, mate. And Granddaddy C. Yeah, I'm awfully sorry if I'm butchering some of these names. I do sometimes struggle with when they have like emoji pictures and stuff as well. But either way, I just appreciate everyone taking the time out of their busy day to come chill with us. Hope you're enjoying the content and we're not babbling too much. So what else has been happening? See on VeVe we got a new comic dropping soon as well. Got Amazing Spider-Man number 209, which is apparently the first appearance of Calypso, which is the one who's all up in love with Kraven the Hunter. And it is a here we go. It is a AF 7,500 edition drop, $6.99, and yeah, just the usual bits and pieces. But I'm liking the ultra rare cover on this, looking very nice. It's who's our ultra rare artist? I believe it was Lopez. Where is it? Here it is. So yeah, David Lopez and KJ Diaz. I don't think I've heard that last before. KJ Diaz. But yeah, no, very cool. And yeah, so what else has been happening in the world?
Well, on Upper Deck E-Pack, we got new Marvel trading cards.
Okay.
It's Marvel annual cards. They're $6.99 a pack. And you can't redeem the base cards for the physical ones, but the special ones you can. But one of the cool things is if you get 5 of the same base cards, you can combine them, essentially craft them, but they're not NFTs. And then you end up getting a foil parallel that's going to be significantly more scarce. But those parallels of the base cards you can redeem. So it's pretty fun. I bought 3 packs. Of course, the special insert I got on my first pack and my third pack was Scarlet Spider. So I'm just like, maybe I won't be buying too many of these. I'll end up giving one away for a giveaway or something.
Ah,
So I've been having fun doing those.
yeah, which is just on the subject of Scarlet Spider. I should probably I probably should have done this at the start of the episode. Give myself a little bit of a shout out. On my last episode of Relax and Read, I did a live reading of the Web of Spider-Man number 118, which is the FA appearance of Scarlet Spider.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice. I'll have to look back on that.
Yeah, you can find that on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel, where you'll be able to find the recording from all the VeVe Wednesday episodes, VeVe weekends. It's all basically a nice little record of it all there. But that's kind of like just been like my little venture into something different. I hadn't really seen a lot of people doing, and just thought I'd give it a go, and just trying to encourage everybody to actually open up their comic books and read them, because I know I'm definitely guilty of it. As I just buy all these comics on VeVe and just for the awesome cover art, but never actually take the time to actually open them up and read them. And that's what the whole idea about behind that series is.
I've been consuming, YouTube comic book content the last couple months. I'll find sometimes these longer form videos, and I just use them as background noise too. And it's amazing. It's amazing what you can learn and what you can fill in between the books that are on VeVe for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I do exactly the same thing. I mean, like, it's whether I'm doing dishes or do a meal prep or something like that. Like, you just chuck on a YouTube video or something like that, put it on times 2 speed, and then just sort of consume content that way, whether it be about digital collecting, comics, a little bit of about the crypto market here and there, and just other little bits and pieces just to sort of fill in the time.
Yep. I've been hooked on. There's a few YouTubers that do comic book speculations and what's been selling that week, and it's fascinating to see some of the massive sale prices every single week for comic books and trading cards. And one of the things I want to say to the audience that I think is pretty interesting is we know that we're in this bear market on VeVe and in crypto and overall. But when I watch a lot of these speculation videos and these people at the cons talking, I guess we're in an overall physical comic book bear market as well. Like, it hit massive peaks during COVID, and things came back down. So a lot of these dealers bought books during the pump, physical books, the same. It's so funny because I could cut out some of the conversations about physical comics and they just apply directly to VeVe. And then it kind of eliminates some of the things that people are saying about VeVe, because it's like, we're just in a bear market in damn general.
Yeah. That's true. Whether it be the stock market or crypto market or VeVe market or just any sort of market you're into in general, it's just the times we're in at the moment.
And people didn't know what to do during COVID. They got back into collecting. They jumped from sports cards and they jumped to Pokemon cards, and then they started jumping into comic books and collectibles again. And people got into their attics, started cleaning up their childhood toys, and it woke up a lot of people to collecting. And I think a lot of people did find digital collecting at sort of the same time, because we were all kind of bored, and we all kind of, people wanted to make money, but people also wanted to find what is the new technology. So it was like the perfect combination of everything a couple years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
To make that AT all-time high.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's definitely one of the things that sort of drove me to VeVe was just the prospect of making mass amounts of money to start with. I won't lie. The stories of everyone 2, 3, 4xing their money, you buy get something on a drop and sell it high was very appealing at the time. But that sort of morphed into basically the community is what keeps me here now. I mean, the amount of people I've met, friends I've made from all over the world has just been amazing. So I want to say a big thank you to VeVe for that as well. And I'm sure you must be in the same boat as well, Casual.
Well, I mean, digital ownership got me into VeVe because I literally remember sitting down typing comic book NFTs into Google, because I seriously was like, this would be a really good idea. I wonder if anybody's making comic. I started learning about NFTs, and I did find an article at the time talking about it. I didn't put 2 and 2 together right away, the whole VeVe thing and NFTs, not right away. I did eventually. But But no, at first I actually was genuinely interested in digital collecting. The timing was right. But also one of the things I had seen is during COVID, that's when my full-time online reselling career started coming to an end. I started wrapping it up, but I started seeing VeVe Collectables on eBay because people were selling them on eBay. Right, yeah. And I was looking up actual action figures, and then I'm seeing like Ghostbuster shit. So I didn't know what the hell it was, but it sat in the back of my head. I'm like, this is just fake stuff. I didn't understand what it was because there's lots of stuff on eBay where you see ridiculous sales prices and people say, well, that's just money laundering. That's just whatever. But it's just funny that I saw that stuff before I even knew what the hell it was.
Yeah, I didn't have much to do with any of that myself. I heard about just your other content creators I was consuming at the time. I believe Crypto Pro was a big one for that because I consumed a lot of his content in my early days of the VeVe experience.
Oh no, Crypto Pro is awesome. I love Crypto Pro, and he's more silent on Twitter. He's not really on Twitter much, but if we would have done exactly what he said right when he said it, we would all made good money. Buying the Marvel Mighties and stuff. He talked about stacking those, and they all shot up. But if you watch that video 2 weeks too late, then you're buying Marvel Mighties at $60-$70 and stuff.
That's it.
Crazy times.
To turn to someone's exit liquidity.
Hey, listen, I have my one Marvel Mighty Spider-Man. I paid over $300 and some for.
Oh, right.
So I can't sell that. That's it's a special mint, but still, that was ridiculous. Yeah. And I almost convinced somebody else to buy it. I told him, this mint. This is a good one. You need to get it. And it's not. It's not that great of a mint. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But during that all-time high, we were chasing numbers. We were chasing mints. Nobody knew what the hell they were really doing. I mean, those who did know what they were doing left with a lot of money.
They killed it. Yeah, I have to say, I got one of them in my portfolio as well. I got my lenticular Goofy, my secret rare, which I bought at 3K, which was a bad move on my part. And I believe
I bought Minnie at 2K, dude. You're not alone. I bought Minnie at 2K and I sold her at 200. So
yeah, I mean, even at this point now, I'm still even contemplating myself if it's worth just buying them up now just to complete the set. Because right now they're basically all going dirt cheap.
Well, I always joke it's the first trading cards on VeVe.
True.
A lenticular card is a form of a trading card variety. If you go to Upper Deck Cards, you can find lenticular cards. We never really thought of that. We just thought of it as this is. But I think there's a reason they released Mickey and Friends. That's like having the original Pokemon characters, and now Disney can say, well, we were first.
True.
We had the first trading cards, except we can't trade.
Yeah, not yet. But in saying this is just going back to my collectibles video saying apparently there was a little snippet in regards to the Funko collaboration saying that basically talking about the introduction of the VeVeverse and also having an area where we can possibly trade. So is it there might be a bit of speculation that maybe transfers are coming back? So it could be, could not. Who knows? But that is definitely something that I know the community's been crying out for forever. Is the ability to sort of trade, because that would just that would just bring everything to
life. They make it sound like it has something to do with New Zealand law, So maybe they have a server in a different country, and you enter a portal in the VeVeverse, and then you pop into Turkey, wherever and then maybe there you're allowed to trade. You're allowed to trade NFTs in this country where who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. Yeah, that sort of stuff. It's all pure.
They definitely need to bring it back though.
Yeah,
100%.
Oh yeah, I mean that's part of the collecting experience, isn't it? Being able to trade what you got. I mean, I remember back in the days, when I was in primary school, we used to have we used to have days dedicated to trading. What we used to trade? We used to trade on basketball cards. We had on Tezos at one point. I think we did have the early days of Pokemon as well, and that was part of the whole thing. Trading, your stack of commons, if you're uncommon or whatever it is, we need that sort of mechanic back on the app. But like you said, there must be some kind of regulatory something that's holding us back, or like something to do with like money laundering, or could possibly be who knows? But there's obviously something that's preventing it.
Well, it's so tricky because even if they say you're not supposed to trade, you're not, let's say you have $1,000 NFT, but you're trading it for a $5 NFT. A lot of people are just gifting. Like when I've done my giveaways, I'll throw in a couple extra cards on Upper Deck. But now if those were NFTs, they can be like, well, those cards were worth $1,000 each and stuff. But I'm just giving away gifts. I think people are going to be generous with trading, and all that stuff makes it complex. Yeah. I who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, for sure, man.
There might be a new set of NFTs that are tradable outside, maybe like outside of the ones that we currently have. Like maybe specific releases that are, these ones are, there's in the license agreement that you're allowed to trade these, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, maybe. I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah, the diamond moments will be tradable, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. So just going back to the subject we were talking about the lenticular cards. I was just doing a quick little bit of market watch to see what they're actually going for, and the
oh man,
the common Mickey is actually going for 9 gems, 69. Oh yeah, nine gems and 69 frags on the floor. So that's just gone below 10. So that'd be a big up. Interested.
That hurts.
And what else have we got? Let's go Donald. Donald is currently at 14 gems 50. I think Pluto's still holding his value quite well. Let's have a look.
And there's a lot of issues with those collectibles. Just personally in the vaults, they've always had poor lighting to me when I use them. The fact that you have to have them on an angle, it's hard for some people to utilize them. Yep. You have to tilt them a certain way. And then the fact that damn music just keeps overlapping and playing. Oh, yeah. Things that make the valuable collectible at the same time, they just become annoying. When you've lost thousands of dollars on it, people are like, I hate Lenticulars. And that song's still playing. But I think, if we ever do blow up, we ever do whatever, there still will be that provenance of those being our first lenticulars.
Well, that's true, isn't it? Like they all still hold on their not FA, like FE, isn't it? Like for first edition. There we go. Pluto's going for 62 gems.
Man, I remember there was a guy stacking them at like 700.
Oh yeah,
dozens of them.
I remember seeing that guy as well. I think he got up to like 50 Plutos or something like that. Something ridiculous. I think he owns like some percentage of the supply or something.
I stacked during all-time high. I got into it a couple times, and every time I got burnt. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, well, here we go. This is one for me now. So, Secret Rare Goofy is going for 85 gems. So, considering I bought that thing at 3K, it's like, ouch. But what you gonna do? You learn. You live and you learn. And what about this? What else we got? We got Minnie. Minnie Mouse is currently going for 9 gems, 99 frags. So there you go. So you can get both Mickey and Minnie for like just under 10 gems now, for about 20 gems for both of them.
Well, that's the thing. We're at such a good time now for new users, though. Even if you only come in with $50, you could buy a bunch of stuff and make a pretty cool scheme.
You would. Yeah, well, that's right. This is definitely a buyer's market at the moment.
And if you're spending $7 for something and it goes to $1, you're not hurting as bad as when I remember some of the YouTube videos when things were, some of our good friends had made videos at the height. It's not their fault, but I remember, it's a FA at $150, grab one, and the next day the thing was like 70, and it's like, man, that content is not timeless. It's so, it's I feel bad for some of those creators because they spent hundreds of hours making content that is not evergreen. It's not going to last. It's historical. We'll look back on it and be like, damn, that was expensive.
It's like, ooh. That's why it's like kids today won't know what was like back in the height of the last bull run.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't post. Vault. I used to post screenshots all the time of collectible values and stuff, and I don't know. People don't need to necessarily be reminded that all the time. It takes away from the fun, because I do enjoy the fun side of VeVe.
Oh yeah, same. I mean, like, I sort of like just focus on what I like now. I've been like I said, my personal thing is all the ultra rare comics. So I mean, I've got like a massive stack of ultra rare comics, and that's kind of like where I got to, like in my collecting journey, is that where I had to sort of choose just like one thing to go for, because it's getting to the point where you just sort of spread too thin and trying to go for everything. And for me at the time, and it still does, is the ultra rare comics are the ones that made the most sense to me.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
They are. Yeah, they are. So have you? And
it's hard for you to sell them because you're trying to collect those. That's the thing. You're in such a tough point, because that is your collection. It's not just an item that you want to throw away, because you're collecting those covers. So I feel you too right now.
Yeah, I know. Like this for like a lot of cover. Like I've got like I think I've got like over like 140 something ultra rare comics now, and a lot of them like is sort of like they're quite diversified. Actually, I've got like a lot of like lower tier, mid tier, upper tier, and like a couple of ones like at the top of the chain. But I know there's like a lot there that I sort of like should sell. They're like at the bottom to sort of flip into better things. But I just can't bring myself to do it because I just like the covers too much.
Yeah, that's how I am with some of my mint numbers. Some people, they might not be very significant, but I've grown attached to them, and I can tell you why they're special to me. And hopefully in the VeVe-verse, I'll put a little plaque up that'll explain why I held on to this comic book and this weird number for so long. I do have some strange numbers that require stories.
Okay. Is it just because they have like a personal connection to you, or there's like moments that happen in your life?
It might be because it's not like the best year that connects to the comic, but maybe it does a little bit. You have to kind of, it's a couple paragraphs to explain how 1949 connects to a comic released in 1963. Yeah. And sometimes you get excited when you see those years. And my early days in VeVe, you could just buy the year mints and price them a little bit higher, and somebody would eventually buy them, especially if they were in a birth year. If you land something in one of the current and the demographics birth years, those usually will sell.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, though, just on the subject of mint years and minting, Chris Severs is absolutely killing it at the moment, like in the way of scoring all those like unique like mint years and numbers and stuff. I mean that guy's just like on a entirely different level and like really knows his stuff.
Oh yeah, me and him have we have a special relationship with that too. We've talked a lot about that for a very long time now, about mint numbers. Him and I have talked. He's got a group of people he talks about it with, but him and I would go back to, and I kind of calmed down though, because he'd get me going and then I go buy something and then he'd go buy stuff. Yeah. And before we know it, none of us, it's just sometimes it's not good to stir everybody up because we all have limited amounts of gems. So I used to message Fro I mean, whenever I would see one of Fro's numbers, I'd send him a message. Well, now he's got to find gems and floor stuff and do whatever, because he's got it. I thought it was cool. So now Fro's got to buy it, and it's, sometimes it's like you don't want to necessarily encourage the gambling, but you want to help people who want to collect out too.
That's it. I know, it's just like you can all slowly go broke together.
Yep. And I have 5 matching mints of pretty good comic books, and they are significant years. I'm not going to tell them right now. I'll give my wallet address away. But I'm proud that I got them. I mean, it took a long time to get them. I have a lot of those year numbers. Let's say that they're like, for example, like 1962 0. Like I have mints like that, like the ones with the zeros at the end, the big mints. But
nice.
And I've made some cool flips. One time I sold one of the cover dates of one of the comics that came out. I sold it. I bought it from a guy. Had it on Twitter for $50. I flipped it for $500 in a minute.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Yeah. And that was last summer, so it was, it wasn't the all-time high anymore. Things were coming down.
No, it was still isn't it? Going from 50 to 500 is still very And,
well, my first claim to fame was a special comic I ended up getting $666 for.
ooh, okay.
It was a special mint number, and that was my first come up. Sold it within 5 minutes. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, wow. No, congrats. And we got Hinanu. So, how are you, bro?
Hey, good morning. What's up, Alex? Hey, Casual.
Yeah.
Everyone in the space. What's happening, guys? I just wanted to jump up and say thanks for the space. Both Dee and I actually have to run. She's right here with me.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Dee.
Hey.
Yo.
Yeah, but just wanted to thank you guys for the space and just letting you guys know we're gonna hop off. But before we hop off, first off, Oz, hey, was good fun with you guys hanging out Friday, and thanks for coming through. I did not expect that much people to to come by, but congrats on you for pulling a grail that night.
Yeah,
that was exciting.
I mean, I looked back on the live stream just to see my reaction. I was just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you woke up the house, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It was, but it was fun. Man, we had a lot of good time Friday.
Yeah, he pulled and he's like, okay, bye.
I was not happy, but I didn't care.
Yeah, and I was unexpected that Freddie popped in and hung out with us for the whole night. That was really cool to have a founder of Cryptoids come and chill.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I had no idea who he was until he said he was like one of the co-founders. Like me and Arcade were on the same page. Just like, what, you're one of the co-founders?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I had a chuckle. I'm like, oh, maybe these guys don't know who he really is. Dee and I, we knew who he was, but yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool having you guys over. And then also, I just wanted to chill a little bit. That Monday is Shawnee Pooh's birthday.
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow, actually. And if you guys aren't doing anything, come through and check it out. He'll be doing some giveaways. He went over 100 subs, and we should have some special guests coming through as well. But check that out. And it's good to talk to you guys all. We'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, mate. No worries.
Take care, man.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
All right, have a good one, guys.
Thanks for coming up.
Talk more.
Okay, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Shawnee Spoo's birthday. I should have mentioned that when I said before about him getting to 100 subs, and it's also his birthday. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make that stream because I didn't realize it's actually at midnight my time. So I'm like, I'll have to see what I can do. But for anyone else who's able to make it, yeah, definitely jump on.
So, are you going for the desk?
Me, no. I mean, I'm not
Okay.
really interested in the desk, or I haven't got any of the pencils or any of it, to be honest. But I'm assuming you're going for it.
Well, I heard it's got a drawer the whole your ultra rare comics. So,
It does now.
No, I'm kidding.
I would love that. Actually, I'm just trying to pull the desk now. Where is the desk? So, because at the very least, I can stick it like on one of those little shelves.
Yeah, I mean, I think something's going to happen because, like they said in the little disclaimer, that they could potentially change the file or the animation, whatever. But who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, well, I mean, they can just do whatever they want at the end of the day, can't they?
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, there's going to be new things, though, new crafts by that time, and who knows? I'm excited for it because now that I know I'll have the pencils, I don't need to buy anything anymore. I can just chill, play with my pencils until the desk comes.
Yeah, got my pencils. I'm set. Actually, what other pencils going for? Because I'm pretty sure that Wreck-It Ralph pencil was creeping up in price last time I looked.
Then it dropped back down. Like it was up to, I think it was like 45 last I checked. Let's see.
Here we go. Right, Wreck-It Ralph pencil.
45.
45, yeah, 45. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph pencils are going for 45. We got what's the next? Lion King pencils going for 15 gems, 96 frags.
Now, here's an interesting thought. I think that those who truly, truly are collecting the desk as a collectible, they're going to want to have all the pencils with it. So that there is going to create a scarcity in the pencils as well. You're going to have the burnt pencils and the ones people who just want the pencil. So I think it's quite a psychological game until we know all the details. But I just know there's going to be people who want to collect all those items. They're probably going to release erasers and pencil sharpeners, and they can go on for ages.
All stationery.
100%.
Yeah, and I know, and like Disney does do the things like that as well. Like they have their erasers, their sharpeners, their pencil bags, and all sorts of bits and pieces. Because you're quite right. We could have an entire stationary line come onto VeVe at one point.
Or let's say when you have the desk, maybe you can purchase a sketch. Let's say they get a Steamboat Willie sketch, or you get some sort of sketch, but now you can only color it red because you only have one extra Wreck-It Ralph pencil. Or maybe you don't get the full colorized animated version unless you have all the pencils. They could just do stuff for ages with this.
Yeah, well, I think there was a bit of speculation in a few episodes back that we did where it's because in the center of the desk you've got the drawing board part of it. It's what if you could take one of your like you said, you could get a sketch, or you could take one of the rare comic books, for example, which is all black and white or whatever, and you can use those pencils to color it in and turn it into your own little coloring book.
Or what if you can set the non-animated Steamboat Willies on top of it, and they whistle? The one will whistle, the one will do the tap dance, and instead of just doing what the animated one does, maybe it plays a different song. But I think they did say that that Disney wants to let you know ahead of time if they're going to have these sorts of features, but that's why I don't think they're ever going to go back and add utility to golden moments. But they might in the future for different drops.
Yeah, that's right. Because there was a lot of speculation. Because I'm actually looking at the desk now because I've managed to finally found a picture of it. But yeah, because they were saying the bit in the center is actually the same plate that the Steamboat Willies have sat on. So that maybe there's some kind of connection there. I mean, you might be able to stick your gold moments in the shelves or some other collectibles in the shelves, and there was a bit of speculation they might do some kind of animation, which is also possible, I guess. Even the drawers might open.
Oh, I think the drawers will open. I mean, I think that'll be interactive.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
I hope.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm hoping too, because it says here, about the disclaimer part. It says the above release order series names and collectibles may change over the course of the animation desk program. The above visualization of the animation desk may change prior to crafting. So they're saying that basically that what you see is not quite possibly what you're going to get. You might get more.
So here might be an Easter egg. In each medium, in each blog post, whenever they showed the desk, they changed the wallpaper behind the desk to match the Aladdin drop. Each time, I'm saying each time there was an article, they showed the desk again, and each time the background of that graphic was different. So I think having extra pencils is probably going to be the move.
Yeah.
And I do have one extra Tinkerbell because it ended up being my one special Disney mint that I've been collecting. I was like, screw it, I'll buy this. But if it doubles, I'll be flooring it.
Yeah, definitely. And I've also got that little cup as well on the desk as well, which you can actually put your pencils in, so you can at least have somewhere to display them.
Exactly. You put your Starlight Coke.
Yeah.
On your desk.
That's it. You put.
Oh, there was a picture.
I was going to say you can even get one of the Coke snow globes or something stick on the desk as well. That'd look cool.
Yeah, for sure. There was a picture I shared of one of the desks in real life that they took of one of the animators, and he had his pack of cigarettes on there, so they could always have a cigarette drop. And
yeah, I don't see us getting cigarette drops at all any time in VeVe. so
hopefully not.
Probably not, considering that what Disney's got a pretty strong stance on no smoking. I think that's why Wolverine doesn't smoke cigars anymore.
Yep. I mean, I don't. Disney might, but look at, you got Drug 'em Kill Frog. You know, you got Ron English's,
Oh, yeah,
character
that's
there
true.
holding the spoon like he's freebasing. And then you got the little Rice Krispie dudes, snap, crack, and
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
pop or something.
Yeah.
So they could maybe not release cigarettes, but I could see them releasing like some liquor, some hard liquor, alcohol, Captain Morgan or some shit.
Captain Morgan. Now we're talking. That used to be my drink of choice back in the day.
Yeah, you buy a bottle of Captain Morgan and you scan the. Who knows? Once you empty it, you can see a barcode inside, and you scan it, and there's your collectible.
Yeah, I mean, literally, like the possibilities are endless.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if you've heard of the wine 19 Crimes. It's here in the U.S.
No, I'm not.
And they have prisoners on the labels.
Okay.
Each one has a different, like real life prisoners, and they're like the wanted picture. But Snoop Dogg also has one, and it's one of the first things I ever seen that had AR. And you hold your phone up to it with the app, and the label will become interactive. So like Snoop Dogg will start talking to you and such. I'll send you a YouTube link later. But so the alcohol business has already been on top of augmented reality. You never know what we could see next come to the app. But you're right though. If Disney's pulling all the strings, we might not be seeing anything too edgy beyond what Ron English has created.
So I'm just trying to look at what's it called. It's called 19 Crimes Wine, is it?
Yeah, 19 Crimes Wine, and then if you look up AR on YouTube.
So I'm just having a quick little look now, see if I'm.
Yeah, we have a lot of them. My wife really liked the Snoop Dogg wine, and they were genius too, to be honest with you, because there were 5 different corks, man. When you pull the cork out, there might be Snoop Dogg wearing a do-rag, Snoop Dogg wearing his baseball cap, and I'm not saying it gave my wife a reason to drink more wine, but she definitely did. And it's good though. Like it was actually really good.
Yeah, okay, I see how it works. So like, so I'm just looking at the YouTube video now. Like, so you sort of scan it, like you use the AR function on your phone, and the actual face on the bottle starts speaking to you.
Yep.
No, that's clever.
Now The Walking Dead had one too. There was a Walking Dead wine, and the zombies would like climb out of the bottle in AR. Like, yeah, dude, that one was really good. I wish I would have grabbed one.
Yeah, 19 Crimes.
But alcohol is collectible.
That's true.
That's a collectible category, 100%.
Yeah, I know. There's people who collect fancy whiskeys and scotches and all sorts of bits and pieces, and some of them go for big money too.
Yep. In the U.S., it's like just illegal to sell stuff unless you have a dealer's license. Like you can get in trouble for. I've read quite a few things on it, but I went to a garage sale one day and I got a bottle of Heineken from the 50s that was sealed for $1.
Oh wow!
And I wanted to know the history because it was kind of confusing. I wasn't sure the year, and I ended up writing this Heineken museum, or no, Guinness Museum. Yeah, it was Guinness, and they wrote me back a massive piece of massive documentation about this bottle. I thought that is so cool.
Yeah,
I still have it.
So never tempted to open it?
No, if I ever see you in real life, you can drink it.
So you never know. Never know. Maybe one day.
Yeah, we had a bottle from like 100-year-old bottle of whiskey my mom had, and when my brother and his friends were little, they thought they were going to be badasses, and they ended up breaking the wax seal and taking like a drink of it. And we didn't notice it for years. And then one day we went to look at it, and the thing was opened. Oh my god!
No.
My mom was furious. And it had a little label that said, from the Prohibition period and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let you guys go now.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, you have a nice night, man.
Yeah, no worries. Casual. Yeah, thanks for jumping on, man. Okay. All right. Well, looks like it's just me by myself again. Unless somebody else wants to come up and say hi. Yeah, it was really cool. Just sort of chilling, casual, just talking about a lot of different forms of collecting, like having a nice little conversation about collecting scotches, whiskeys, all sorts of bits and pieces. Hey, VeVe Investments coming up. Excellent. it's always nice when someone comes up to chat, so it's not just me. I think it'd be quite boring chatting by myself.
Leave you by yourself.
No, thanks, mate. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. How's things, mate?
Not too bad. Not too bad. How's everything with you?
Good, mate. Yeah, not too bad. What's been happening in my world? Like I said, me and the wife celebrated our 6-year wedding anniversary on Friday. So that was nice.
Nice.
Had a nice little date night on Saturday night. Went out for some pizza. Kid free for the night. Flogged the little ones off to the in-laws. So that was quite a nice evening. And just chilling. Managed to slowly catch up on some TV shows, some Rebels. Just started watching Gen V, the new spin-off one from The Boys. And just hosting these spaces, just hoping someone will turn up and chat with me. Because last week I went to host I went to start the spaces, and I was like monologuing all by myself for 10 minutes and nobody turned up, so I actually ended up canceling the space.
Oh no!
It's like this never happened before. It's like, what do I do?
First off, happy anniversary!
Thank you very much.
Got the nice little break from the kids. No, you mentioned shows. I just finished watching the new Transformers movie.
Oh,
have you seen that?
No,
yet?
I haven't. What did you think of it?
I was actually pleasantly surprised. I was going into it with kind of like low hopes because I mean, what is there, like 6 or 7 movies now? And I was just thinking it was going to be another watered down version of what we've already seen. And there's actually, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but there's actually a lot of new stuff in it that we haven't seen before. So I was surprised. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's been on my to watch list for a while now, but it just keeps getting knocked to the bottom, like with everything else. I did manage to watch the new Indiana Jones movie on Saturday night, and I thought that was really good. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't, but I heard that when that movie got released, the reviews were terrible.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but I mean,
was it good? It had to do with something with like the whole CGI with Indiana Jones being brought back down.
Yeah, there's like a starting scene, like basically it's like a flashback, like to like the last days of like World War II, where they're sort of like liberating like a German plunder train. This is like got like all the different like relics and stuff from the past, and it's like having like Harrison Ford like basically like CGI'd like a younger version of himself onto his face. I personally thought the animation worked quite well. There were little bits and pieces where you could sort of tell it was obviously CGI and it was kind of watered down a little bit, but I think on the whole it actually works quite well. And
have you seen the Fast and Furious movie with Paul Walker? Is it kind of like that with the CGI?
It is kind of like that, but it is like a lot more what's the word? Advanced, I guess you could say. So, like I said, there are scenes like where like if he's like standing in front of the camera like for long periods of time, it does look really good. But when he's like sort of moving around and there's like a fight scene or something like that, there are like sort of little short cuts where you can see like the quality isn't overly great. But I thought the movie was quite good. It was it was sort of very reminiscent of like the past Indiana Jones movies, and I really enjoyed it.
Well, that's a little refreshing to hear because I haven't been hearing really anything positive about the film, and I'm a big fan of the original ones. So,
well, do you have a favorite?
You know what? I don't really. No, I really couldn't tell you, but
no.
Other than that, you're still trying to finish Rebels.
I'm getting there. I'm about halfway through season 2 of Rebels at the moment. So.
Is the suspension? The suspense killing you for
yeah, I've basically been told that like Ahsoka is pretty much Rebels season 5. So I was like, I know there's a lot of elements in that sort of like reflect what's happened in Rebels. So I was like, well, I should probably watch Rebels first and then get an idea of what's going on in Ahsoka. I mean, I've been told like it's not really like essential viewing or anything, but it just helps like with the overall story. And plus, that's
fair. When you get to episodes 4 or 5, though, it starts getting real good.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because right now I've just watched the one where what's it, season 5. So I've just watched the one where they've just There was the one where they go and lose my words. Hera's dad over on Ryloth is where like they've just blown up the big ship over Ryloth, and Hera and her dad have had like a little reunion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, getting through it slowly. But I hear we've got the last episode of Ahsoka coming up this week, and hopefully that gets left on a really high note, and then it basically leads us straight into Loki season 2.
Yes, I've been seeing the previews for that.
Looks really good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I reckon Loki was definitely one of the stronger Marvel TV shows to come out. So
yeah, and you know what? You're actually reminding me. I never finished season 1, so I actually have to get back.
Oh, mate, you have to watch it. It's really good, especially like towards the end of it.
It was who was it that got me into that? Chris Evers.
Yeah. Chris will do that. He's probably been bugging you to watch Daredevil or Punisher as well.
I was just about to say that. He got me into that one.
Yeah, I mean, like, I do admit, I mean, I've only watched season 1 of Daredevil. I didn't really get around to watching season two or 3 of the Netflix version, so that's also on my to watch list as well.
There's so much to watch nowadays.
It's I have to be very, very, very strategic with what I watch.
Selective, yeah.
Only because like I got family, kids. I barely have enough time to sit down and do anything, like, let alone try and go through like 20 episodes a season of something, like to just like commit to something.
Well, how many years until the little ones can start sitting down and watching this stuff with you?
Well, my son's 4.5 and my daughter's 2.5, and right now the only thing they're interested in is just basically anything on Disney at the moment. My daughter's going basically bouncing between Cinderella, Little Mermaid, and Raya.
Raya? I don't even know.
Oh yeah, that's Raya the Last Dragon. I think it's Raya the Last Dragon. Yeah.
Oh,
it's good. It's a I can't remember if it's Pixar or if it's Disney. I think it might be Disney, but yeah, very, very cool. Sort of very what's the word? Sort of Asian, like kung fu Asian sort of orientated like influenced type of movie. Yeah, look it up. So it is really good.
You'll have to check it out.
We might possibly start getting some collectibles from that line on VeVe. You never know. So yeah.
Okay, follow-up question then. What age are you going to let them start sitting down to watch this?
Well, depends. Like, when they actually sit long enough to actually to sort of like retain interest in it. Because well, like my daughter will start watching Cinderella and she'll go, Cinderella 2. So we start watching like the second Cinderella movie, and she goes, Cinderella 3. It's like, oh, come on. And we just basically keep like flipping between like Cinderella movies, and then she's like, Little Mermaid. It's like, oh, come on, you're killing me here, kid. It's like, you got to make up your mind. But yeah,
I'm not quite there. So.
Yeah, if you ever get to that stage, you got a lot to look forward to, and I'm sure like there must be a few parents listening out there in the audience, like know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about you, because I've heard you've got some big news coming.
Yeah, it's been a long time in the making, but it's roughly coming up on 4 months now. I've been working on this, but Tuesday will be the video where I start to explain a lot more. But I got a comment on the channel, I don't know, last week or week before, from Game Art Brain, which was that studio that designs the collectibles for
right.
VeVe.
Oh, cool.
And I don't know if it was just me, but the comment was almost structured like they were speaking to VeVe. I think they might have thought I was them. He deleted the comment right away. Okay. So that's the second time that's happened now. In Air Loop, I thought I was the community manager for VeVe. So I was like, all right, maybe I should change
it's time. So just so I've got this correct, you've changed it to Collectors Gone Digital. Is that correct?
It's going to be called Collectors Gone Digital. Yeah, I didn't want anything somewhat controversial in the name. I was actually emailing David back and forth, and I'm trying to get him on the channel. He's agreed to come on the channel. It's just we're just trying to figure out a time that'll work for both of us. But the main thing was actually the name, because his first response was pretty much, I'll have to consult with legal just to make sure that, what he was pretty much saying was he was limited with what he can say on the channel just because of the name. So I was like, all right, well, if we're going to do this, I might as well just change the name so we're not, kind of restricted in that sense. So
yeah, no, for sure. So what was a sticky subject, always trying to deal with like legal and that sort of side of things?
Yeah, I understand it. I think they don't want the word investment associated with the platform. They want just the word collector, right? Which I get from a legal standpoint. I mean, you can still invest on the app, right? I mean, if you're putting money into something with the intention of getting more money out and assuming any kind of risk while doing that, that's an investment.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't deny that. But it's just, I think from a legal standpoint, it was just better to kind of take it completely out.
So just a bit of speculation here. So is your first question to him going to be, why have you not employed me yet?
Is that how that video came across? Because that's not how I wanted it to come across.
That's just my little personal thing, like, because I've seen like all the content you've been pumping out, and I'm sure everyone's been seeing all the content you've been pumping out, the videos of the collectibles you've been putting on X, and everyone and also myself have asked the same questions, like, why has VeVe not given this guy a job?
No, I think I didn't want to sit behind the microphone and come across like I was entitled to anything, because I actually submitted the resume because of what people were saying in the community. Like, I never really had the intention of working for the team. You guys put that in my head. So, it was just, I didn't really expect anything to come out of it. I obviously know that the people, and keeping in mind, right, like, they have artists that work for Marvel that are creating exclusive content for them in the graphic design space on a weekly basis. And, they can pull from talent pools like that. So, I'm not trying to stand here and, say that I deserved it, but, it was just kind of, I made the initial comment at the beginning of the video where if you buy a new car, you start to see it all over the road. It's the same thing here where I applied and I just started to pick up on a bunch of stuff that I wasn't kind of picking up on before. And that's how I guess I kind of used that point of, hey, I applied to VeVe and, well, I didn't say didn't get the job, but I guess everybody knows I didn't get the job. And kind of just use that as the driving point for the video. But it's I still have the channel to obviously relay my thoughts and communicate with the team, and I'm fairly confident in saying that they've seen the video anyways. So
cool. It's just, I think it's just cool, like, actually getting a chance to just chat with Dave would be cool. Yeah.
It'll be a long time coming, but it'll be nice. I got a bunch of questions on my list that I want to ask him. So no, it should be good. But more details.
That's it. So stay tuned for that, everybody. Actually, I got a question for David as well. If you haven't got it on there already, is like about the exclusive cover artists. Is basically just like, does Marvel basically approach the exclusive cover artists, or do they have to apply to Marvel to sort of like get the job or something like that? Because that was a question that was asked to me like a while back on one of our episodes. Is that does Marvel go seeking these people out, or do these people have to come to Marvel for the job?
Yeah, I'll add it on the list.
Just out of curiosity.
I shall add.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, no, that is a good question though. I would be curious to know that.
Yeah, because I was quite curious as well. I was like, did Nicoretta Balderi come to Marvel? Did they come to her? Or was because recently our next one's the next Spider-Man one, I think is David Lopez is the artist on that. It's like, well, did they come to David Lopez and say, look, we got this comic book, we want to do exclusive art, can you do it for us? Or was it like the other way around? It's like, they have to like apply to it, like, like they're going like, for an acting job or something like that.
Yeah, that is interesting.
So you go.
Well, actually, you would know this a lot better than I would, because obviously I don't have a comic background. But there are like a lot of Marvel's artists are known for specific characters, though, right? So if they have like a specific book that they're looking to release, I'm sure that probably narrows it down to some artists, I would think, right?
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
like people, there's certain people that are known for drawing certain characters.
Yeah.
Am I right in saying that?
Or in like a certain style or a certain fashion, maybe.
Right. Yeah, I mean Nicoletta Bolderi's style is super recognizable. She has awesome
definitely. Like she's just like killing it on the app at the moment. Like her work is just popping up all over the place now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, like she recently just did the what's the last one she just did? She just did that Black Panther cover.
Yeah, that one was really cool. I think it was her that David was actually talking about too, though. I can't remember if it was an AMA or an interview he did, or it was a recent one though, one of his recent ones. But he had mentioned that more of her work should be dropping on VeVe.
Yeah.
So
I guess we'll see. I mean, like one cover artist that I want to see, like, drop on VeVe more of it. We've only got the one cover, and it's actually it does exist in the real world. Is Peach Momoko.
Oh, you know what? No, it was her.
Oh, it was Peach,
her.
was it? Yeah, because I know he's a big fan of Peach Momoko's work, and we've only got one cover of hers on the app at the moment. So whether that's she doesn't want to do it, or Marvel can't afford her, or there's like a legal thing in there, who knows? But
yeah, she does the watercolor stuff, right?
She does like
watercolor.
She does like a fusion of like like watercolors, kind of like Marvel, kind of like with like an Asian sort of influence to it.
Yeah. That's the one that Dave was talking about. Her person, not the one. Jeez.
Yeah, but if anyone's interested in it, like the cover I'm on about is actually a Daredevil. What is it? Daredevil number 25. Yeah, so Daredevil number 25, the ultra rare cover. That's the one with the first appearance of Elektra as Daredevil. And yeah, that's
where's Bro when you need him?
Yeah. So anybody's interested, yeah, that is the only Peach Momoko cover on VeVe at this present moment. And and it's not an exclusive cover because this one does exist in the real world. I'm pretty sure about that, right? Yeah. So yeah, for anybody who is interested, and also a little bit of market watch as well. Wow, it is going for 65 gems on the floor.
That's for what?
That's for the ultra rare. That's for the ultra rare.
I'm actually curious when they're going to be dropping new comic publishers, because David did mention this a few months back now, and he said that they're supposed to be coming this year. So
was it different comic posters?
Yeah, he mentioned that they're going to be introducing more independent publishers.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, it'd be good if we get some more like independent publishers, like whether that be like for the actual comic books or just collectibles. Because obviously, like we just had like the Ron English stuff on the Morgan's Grin drops, and they're really cool. But yeah, that's one thing I definitely want to see on the app is more different, like a different variety of comic books. Because we've got plenty of,
what's interesting, or what I hope they end up doing is this whole partnership with Funko that they just announced. A lot of their packaging has comics like within it, right? Like as the background. So I really hope they do something like that where they release some form of collectible on the platform that's in packaging, and then you have the option of either keeping it in the packaging or opening it up. And then, even something like the Funkos are a perfect, example with this, because even whether it's in a physical or as a physical display or a virtual one, I would love to have just a full wall of Funkos.
That would be cool.
VeVeverse, right? Like in packaging. It looks super clean.
It does look. I mean, like take what they're doing over on Cryptoys, for example. That's more or less what you're talking about. Is like basically taking what they're doing, like keeping it like in their packaging, but have it like as like the Funko boxes.
Yeah, I mean, they already have features like the crafting stuff that they just introduced, right? So I mean, I don't really have a tech background, but I'm sure it's probably not far off that. So
yeah, I like that. I mean, I definitely be on board with that because, like I was saying a little bit earlier, like, you know, I've only got 3 Funkos that I tried to keep in the boxes for as long as possible. Then my kids got hold of them, and then that just went completely out the window. So to have them like in the VeVeverse, where like they can sort of stay in one piece, and my kids won't get hold of them, that would definitely be a plus. But just on the subject of as well, like, you know, having Funko style comic books, because we do also have the Fantastic Four number 570, which was that exclusive cover that was given out at is it San Diego Comic Con or one of the Comic Cons?
Oh, the Marvel Mighty one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So getting more like that one, because right now there's only 1,000 editions of that one, and that is currently going for 350 gems.
When did they promote that? Did they promote that during Comic-Con? Because I do not remember them dropping that on the app. And I remember in a video talking about it and people just like tagging me on Twitter afterwards, showing me the comic. Because I never knew it.
It says here, this special San Diego Comic-Con release was available for new users sign-ups during San Diego Comic-Con 2023. So there. So you had to it was for new user sign-ups, and they got this as like an airdrop. Yeah, so this wasn't like one of those like sneaky like sniper shootouts like it was like with the Venom Lethal Protector or the that other one with what's it, the Grim Reaper on the front. So this was actually given to new people with the new signups.
Okay.
But yeah, that
Funko partnership is amazing. Sorry,
yeah,
what were you saying?
No. I was about to say the basically that partnership with Funko is really good because it basically opens them up for all sorts of cool stuff. And Funko, as you know, like Funko has got their grubby little fingers in just about everything.
That's why I'm most excited about the partnership. It's if I'm honest, it's not even like the actual products they offer; it's their network. Like I wouldn't be surprised because David did release that photo of him holding his own Funko like a year and a half ago now. I'm sure they've probably been in talks with the company for quite a bit, right? I wouldn't be surprised if they have announced IP on the platform already or acquired other partnerships through Funko.
Yeah.
Even though they just announced Funko now, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, even if they got in contact through Marvel or Disney through them.
Yeah, maybe. So are you going to be going for the Iron Man?
No, probably not. if I'm honest.
Yeah, I mean, like it's 3K editions at 150 gems. Oh, sorry, $150, I should say. But yeah, because I think you only get the physical if you're in the US, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm assuming that's correct, but obviously the physical ain't going to do me much good because I'm out here in the UK. But and even if it's just a Funko, I mean, like $150, like, you know, you can do like $150. You can do a lot with that on the app at the moment.
Yeah. Well, that's just my biggest thing, right? I think I was telling you before, 150 can get you so many things if you stack.
Oh yeah, like we were just doing like a little bit of market watch a little bit earlier, and I'm sure you were listening in. I mean, that you can get things like, you know, for like dirt cheap now, like beyond dirt cheap. Yeah, definitely a buyer's market at the moment.
Oh, absolutely.
Cool. All right. Well, just to give everyone a bit of fair warning, I mean, it is coming up to 10:30 at night here in the UK, and I do have to start wrapping up this space shortly. But I just want to open the floor up to anybody who wants to come up, say hi, say a few words, or if you want to just hang in the background and chill and just listen as well. It's cool as well. I just always like to open the floor up to anybody who maybe been thinking about speaking in the space for the first time and just looking for a bit of confidence to do it. Like I said before, it's a safe space, just nice chill space to sort of geek out and talk all things collectibles, whether that be Marvel, VeVe, McFarlane, Cryptoys, Palm. So basically, whatever you're into, really, it's just a nice chilled space. But yeah,
10 out of 10.
Is that right? 10 out of 10. Yeah, nice. Yeah. And I should probably mention as well this episode of VeVe Weekends is brought to you by the VeVe Collective. And if you're not familiar with who the VeVe Collective is or what we're about, is basically we're just a group of collectors who sort of came together to want to just create a safe space to sort of talk about collecting and just a nice little geek out space where we can sort of share everything from our collections. We've got a Discord as well, and we sort of share everything from our like collections to music, travel, food. So we've got all sorts of cool things in our Discord. So if anyone's ever interested in that, feel free to chuck us a DM and we'll get you involved with that. I do happen to be the president of the VeVe Collective as well, which is not something I sort of go around advertising, but it is part of my role, I guess you could say. And that was also the inspiration of starting these Twitter spaces as well, these X spaces, I should say now. It's just another way to sort of connect with everybody and connect with different collectors and just get to know other people's collecting journeys, I guess you could say. And yeah. Nope. Okay, it looks like nobody wants to come up and say hi. That's cool. If you want to hang in the background, that's cool too. All right. Well, I guess I'll start wrapping things up. Is there anything else you want to say? Or I should say VeVe Investments, because I won't be able to say that for much longer.
I don't expect people to be like collectors gone digital. No, it's just call me.
Yeah. I would say because I don't like using it like that much in the space. I wasn't sure like how comfortable you like people like knowing like your real name or anything. So that's why I always go like VeVe Investments. But if you're comfortable with people hearing your real name, then I will call you by your real name.
Yeah, it's A-okay. Yeah, no, I don't really have much else to say. What did you? I do want to get your opinion on one thing though. Just while I was staring at this profile here. Fried Labbits, you have an awesome profile, by the way. Profile picture.
Yeah, it's cool.
What did you think of the little teaser I put out the other day? The t-shirt teaser.
The t-shirt. Let's say which one? I've seen two so far.
Yeah, well, the one today was a little bit of a mistake. I'm still trying to get that one taken down.
Oh,
yeah. The original one. There was so much.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I thought it was like really cool. At first, I'm just trying to see if I can find it. Where is it? Actually,
I posted it, and right after I posted, I was like, "Damn it! I probably should have blurred the dude's face." And when I say dude, it was one of my family members, and that kind of gave it away because people were like, "Was this staged?" It's like, "Damn it!"
It's like maybe not. I neither confirm nor deny.
I think it still worked though. Got a lot of views.
But yeah, no, I mean, like my first thought. Well, that actually was my first thought. Was like, is this like just like some random guy? He's just like stalking and just like seen like hiding in a bush somewhere with a camera, or was it staged?
No.
But yeah, no.
No, I just had a family member visit in, and I remember we were stuck at a red light, and in there for a few minutes. I was like, just wait here, and I got it out the car. Closed the door, walked over to the driver's seat, just walked a little bit away, zoomed in, and just took the photo, and just got back in the car. I was like, "Oh, this will work."
Yeah, but no. As for the shirt itself, I reckon it looked really good. It looked very clean. There's definitely got a lot of people talking about it.
Cool, man. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you letting me up, and hopefully you weren't too bored with me, but I'll let you guys go. Oh
no, man! No, it's always a pleasure, man. Thank you for taking the time to come up and chat. So, otherwise, it would have just been me talking by myself. So, I've only got a handful of people in with us this episode, but that's cool. So, like I say, I appreciate everybody taking the time out of their busy day to just come and chill with us for a little bit, whether that be for five seconds or for 5 minutes. I just appreciate you taking a bit of your time. So, yeah. On that note, I guess I'll start wrapping up the space. So this has been VeVe Weekends, episode number 8. Like I said before, brought to you by the VeVe Collective. And if you're interested in getting to know a bit more about the VeVe Collective or what we do, shoot us a DM. Say my my DMs are always open, and yeah, we'll get you involved with the Discord if you're interested in that. We did used to have it like as a public leak like for the Discord, but we had a few issues with it about a few people were just popping in that we weren't really sure about, and yeah, it just sort of got a little bit messy. So now we can't do it by like a referral system. But and also I'll just do a quick shout out to some of our members as well, the VeVe Collective, and some of those members include the Real Uncommon Podcast, My Collectables, K Collections, Involve Collects, VeVe Investments, Double Quill, and Chris Severs with their both their blogs on Medium and blog on Go Collect. VeVe Arcade, who does his normally does his show every Sunday, but I believe they're celebrating Biggest Bro's birthday out in Vegas at the moment, so they're doing that. Doctor Strange, the All Things Strange, and his Stack and Slack videos, very good content there for if you want to know whether to go for a drop or not. We've got the Biggest Bros doing his live streams with the bare minimum, and also we've got Shawnee Poo with Shawnee Poo Tube. Really cool guy. He's like I said before previously, he's celebrating his birthday come Tuesday Monday. Tuesday my time, but on Monday celebrate 100 subs on his birthday, so he's doing a live stream for that. So there'll be giveaways, so stay tuned for that. And and also a little bit for myself. I also just do Relax and Read, where I do live reading of some of the comic books we got on VeVe. And the last one I did was the Web of Spider number 118, which was the first appearance of the Scarlet Spider. And you can find that's available on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel, along with the playback and recordings of all these episodes. And if you like the content, give it a like, give it a comment, and that's about all the rambling from me.
Awesome, brother. Appreciate it. We'll talk
right,
soon.
Mate. Take care. So like I said before, this has been VeVe Weekends, episode 8. I've been your host, Osman Collect 63, and have a good one, everybody. And hopefully, I will catch you next week for VeVe Wednesdays, which is Wednesdays 8 till 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we'll talk more then. All right, take care, everybody. Have a good one, and talk more soon.